Alrighty, guys, today's episode on Let's Chop It Up, we're gonna talk about Luigi, evil Luigi, the guy who killed the CEO of the healthcare company or insurance company. I think supposedly what everybody's saying, Luigi was a very peaceful guy, very chill guy. There was no triggering actions that he could potentially kill somebody at some point. But me, guys, I want to give you guys my point of view. A person who deals with a lot of insurance claims being denied on the daily basis. I believe insurance are taking advantage of a lot of homeowners just because they want to. I mean, I guess this is my platform. This is why I made this platform of Let's Chop It Up. Sometimes we'll go to the Beltline, the Battery. I have a few other places that I want to go out and just interview people on whatever topic I want. And also, honestly, whatever topic they want to talk about. I appreciate everybody's time and attention. If anybody wants involved and they want to reach out to me, if you're a business owner, if you are a professional that would love to come out and offer your services, situations like that, please reach out to me. I would love to schedule a time where I can go to your business or we can meet somewhere. And if you have any special offer that you want to give out and something valuable that you can offer to I guess my small community that I'm trying to build here, I would love that. But other than that, let's get back to the topic of Mr. Luigi. I see customers, when I first started this business, I saw that a lot of the insurance companies, they are neglecting a lot of the claims just because they can get behind the paperwork. They can get behind, hey, this wind damage is not real. This damages to your roof is not because of the storm. They call it mechanical. And what that means when it's mechanical, when it says mechanical, that means that I deal with a lot of roofs, so I can only talk about roofs. Some people can say, hey, talk about whenever a car, gets into the car accident, they can say, okay, well, this car is total or this car is not, it can be fixed. I don't know about the topic. I know about the roofing. So whenever we do an inspection, the adjuster who's supposed to be certified, but they really are certified, guys, to protect the company, State Farm, State Farm, Allstate, Progressive, American Family, all of these different companies. So I honestly, guys, I see a lot of public adjusters with a very nasty practice. They'll come out and send an adjuster here. Well, that adjuster guy is not even from Georgia. He can be from Texas or Florida. They come out, they fly him in, come and deal with this claim, take your pictures, pretend that you're marking it up. And just because they go up there and they say, hey, you know what, this claim is denied because it's not enough. They do a 10 by 10, so that's 10 feet by 10 on a square. And on that specific square, guys, there has to be enough damages to say, yes, we can cover the whole roof. So think about your roof. If you cover a small area of 10 by 10, you might have, I don't know, maybe 1 or 2 shingles on this is, by the way, you can make this 10 by 10 anywhere in the area of the roof. If you have the whole roof and you have about 30 shingles damage, and then they decide to go and do a 10 by 10 in a specific area of the roof, and you only have 2 shingles missing, damage, guys, guess what? They deny it. They absolutely deny it. Let's say a lot of times the storm will hit, and a lot of times when the wind comes in, guys, it might only affect the front of the house, but not the back of it. So by law, Georgia is not a matching state, meaning by law, they don't have to pay for the back of it. They can only pay for the front. And the front might be, I don't know, let's say 4,000. Let's just say, whatever. We're dealing with a small house. If you know about roofing, 4,000 is like, all right, bro, is that a shed or what is that? So they are taking advantage of homeowners left and right, roof falling apart. People just like you know and I know that have been paying this insurance, what's the word? The insurance premiums every single year. They know they want to pay one of their biggest assets. I'm Mexican, and a lot of people come here and they say, "Hey, my American dream is to buy my house." You do what's right. You work your butt off. Sorry, give me a second. The little setup here is falling apart. There you go. You work your butt off. You file your taxes. You save. You give your family a better living. Next thing you know, you buy your house. Next thing you know, you own the house for the next 10, 5 years, 2 years, or whatever. And a tree falls in your house or a big storm hits, and you're not aware of this whole situation with the roof. And you say, hey, okay, I have a leak. And my job is to make the claim as soon as I can for the insurance to come out and put the insurance claim. Well, you're thinking, okay, Mr. Insurance Adjuster is going to come out and give me a fair review of whatever they're going to pay for whatever damages occur. So next thing you know, you don't go up to the roof. A lot of people don't go up to the roofs. You don't know there's people like me who specialize in insurance claims to represent you against the insurance. Right? You don't know that because honestly, before me doing this, I didn't hear about none of this. So then you get rejected. People have been paying for their insurance policy for years. Sometimes, guys, it's literally about me making a phone call, say, hey man, you just got declined, this customer I just spoke with, Mrs. Whatever. She's been paying for this roof for your guys. She's been with you guys for like 10 years, man. Like she has probably already paid you guys one of these roof full price, 10, 15 years. Like, come on, man. Like, just approve this roof. And guess what? They do. They fucking do. There's no protocol. It is just all based on what the hell the public adjuster feels like. And just like this specific customer, guys, there's literally hundreds of them. I've seen roofs where a public adjuster, he used to work for a roofing company. He went and started working for an insurance company. He knew the company that I was with. Oh, are you with this company? I said, yeah, I'm with this company. Oh, you did this and that. Oh, yeah, that's us. Absolutely. Heck yeah. Man, don't even worry about it, bro. I got you. Boom, 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 boom. Approved on the spot. There was no damages on that roof. Absolutely no damages to the roof. But because the adjuster knew me, well, not me, but the company, he recognized the logo, he got us approved. But let's say he didn't, guys. There's houses that I've been, this guy, he just bought his house. I went inside. I said, Ivan, come take a look at this roof. Check it out. When you walk inside, went to the attic, guys, the plywood, all rotten. Like white moldy already coming out. That's been months and possibly a year, 2 years, something like that, of leaks that has been happening. I go up to the roof, hail everywhere. And you can tell by hail, because on the roof, there's a lot of soft metals. And whenever hail hits, it makes a little ding. So you can see that. And also on the shingles, there's a little granule lost. So going back to Luigi, I don't know what the guy was talking about. Supposedly the CEO approved AI to automatically deny claims. Again, it's a never-ending cycle where you better pay your stuff, right? But we're not. You're gonna have to like really work hard to for us to pay you out. So I'm not saying that Luigi is right about killing the man, but I can definitely tell you from my point of view, working in this field of the insurance restoration here in Atlanta, Georgia, with Atlanta Stone Roofing, of course. Shout out to the Atlanta Stone Roofing. Um, it's it's very alarming because there's no real procedure that I see that is fair to the homeowner. Is just on the adjusters, um, is just based on the adjusters criteria, whatever they feel like. And if they're stuck on traffic and they're trying to make it home, and they're trying to go to see their kids play baseball, out of here, run it, write it off, or deny it, and fucking, I'm out of here, man. I'm not approving this shit. I'm out. It's just like that. So Luigi, man, I don't know what he's going through, but for this person to come out and kill a CEO on bright daylight or early in the morning in New York City is tough. It's tough because it's a whole industry that the insurance just wants to neglect the homeowner. So that's kind of what I want to talk to you guys about today, of crazy evil Luigi. Apparently there's graffiti going everywhere in California of people drawing evil Luigi with who's next. People are fed up. People are fed up, and they're really tired of companies taking advantage of the people. And of course, Congress is not they're going to do anything. The government is not going to do anything because those are the people in power. Those are people that are going to give $100 million to companies to fund their campaign. I worked in Wells Fargo back in, I don't know, what was it, 2017, 2018, whenever the whole scam with all these fake accounts was coming out. I think I had already left Wells Fargo, if I'm not mistaken, or it was just starting to. But I can say I personally saw people faking applications for home equities. The people that don't know this, you buy a house for $200,000. 10 years later go by, you only owe $80,000, so you have $120,000 worth of equity in that house. A banker could just say, hey, we're going to give you a loan of this amount for $100,000. So now the bank owns partially of that house again because they just gave you access to the money without the consumer knowing. People will come out and say, hey, you have an offer for a credit card. And so, I mean, I don't know, but maybe that person can be like, hey, I'm in the process of buying a house. I can't do anything with my credit right now for the next 6 months. And this motherfucker just goes and applies for a credit card. And now his interest rate just went up because he applied for the credit card. There was times in this specific Wells Fargo that one or two of my co-workers, they went and they got a call to the regional manager's office in downtown Salt Lake City, and they got fired on the spot because customers came back and said, hey, who is this and who's that? I never applied for a credit card. And I knew what this guy did because one of the guys that I used to know that works in this specific time, again, I'm only talking what I know, what I seen, is that this guy came out and he said, hey, Ivan, like this girl, man, this girl, she got a pre-approval credit card. What should I do? I said, bro, it's not worth it. Don't do it. Just keep it rocking, man. Just You'll get the next credit card. There's hundreds of them. This dumbass went and applied for it. 2 or 3 weeks later, a month maybe, he was fired. This dumbass, he went and had somebody. He did the whole application for a home equity line of credit. That's probably around 12 pages. He went and kept faking the signatures, and he got approved. But the homeowner was like, "Hey, I never applied for this shit. Who the hell is doing this shit? Like, what? When did I sign these documents?" So there goes that. I'll probably fix it here in the next video. But now that's only the credit cards lending part. On Friday, guys, on Monday through Friday, you will have to get so many solutions, sales. Literally, people, guys, will come out and use the Wells Fargo platform, which is just like Facebook. It's absolutely nothing more on the consumer side, nothing more than just a platform when you go in. What's your name? Juan Jimenez. What is your date of birth? May 10th, 1977. What's your address? 123 Main Street, Atlanta, Georgia, 30121. What's your phone number? Whatever the hell. What's your email? They will go and create their own email. That way they have the access code. The banker would go and have an open account with Wells Fargo. He would set up automatic transfer the next day of $100 to fund a checking account. And in the same system, you can set up where the money will go out automatically and be deposited back into his own checking account. It was so obvious because sometimes the banker will have nobody sitting with him for a whole day other than a quick services like, hey, change my address. Hey, give me direct deposit form. Like little stuff that it's needed. Report my debit card lost or whatever. But sometimes some bankers will have nobody to sit down. And next thing you know, everybody at the end of the day be like, hey, how many solutions did you get? How many sales did you get? Oh man, I got 14. And everyone was like, 14? Motherfucker, you didn't sit down with nobody. How? This guy was just going there making fake profiles, guys. That's what they did. That was the game. So that's why all this supposedly sales that the Wells Fargo is increasing their new money, is called new money, coming into the bank. They were all fake. They were all ghost. So that's why all of this fines and damages was done to the economy. They were charged, whether I don't know what they were charged exactly, but Wells Fargo, they could stay in business. I believe that was what they say, but they cannot open any new branches. I don't know about Salt Lake City. I don't know about any other place, but here in Atlanta, Georgia, all those big banks that used to be open, the Wells Fargo mortgage office, the Wells Fargo business center, the Wells Fargo, 2 or 3 buildings up, they're all closed. So they're all closed. So I want to keep these videos of about 20 minutes long. We're right there, 19 minutes. I want to encourage everybody who wants to come out into this platform and talk about whatever product or services, any professional person who wants to come out and if you're a real estate agent, you're more than welcome to come in. If you're a business owner, I would love for you to come in. And sometimes, like I said, we'll go out and talk about dating on the belt line, the battery, we're going to try different places. But this overall is a way to connect with you guys. If you have any other questions or comments, I encourage you guys to comment below. But that's pretty much the Luigi situation and pretty much what I noticed with big corporates overusing the consumer on the insurance claims and also the banking side where they would go and pretty much screw anybody that they want and just to make a little more sales, even though it was fake. Let's chop it up. Thank you.